So, hello and welcome to my channel. Please don't watch this. This is being put up purely for my benefit, to log everything ready for, any action that may take or may come or may be in the process of coming. Anybody who does watch this, more for you really. As I say, it's more for my benefit and for me to log everything as and when it's happening and that kind of stuff there. So as you can see, this is the HM Courts and Tribunal Services money claim online. Obviously I am logged into it, and you can respond to claims, etc., on this website. Now, there are two things, firstly, to take note of here. Now, you will see now I've just clicked on to a claim that is being made against me, and you will see that this is, sorry, let's just see if I can make it fit into this window a little bit better, so you can see all of it. That's a bit better. Okay, so this was a claim. You can see the reference number over here. Please, if you are watching this, make a note of that reference number. H1QZ 95P6. Now, this was filed against me on the 27th of the 5th, 2021. You will then see notification that the claim against you was discontinued was received on the 28th of the 5th. So literally a day later, the case was discontinued. And then you will note that on the 24th of the 6th, the case was transferred to Hastings. Now you may be asking why the case would be transferred to Hastings if it was discontinued. I will get into that in 1 second. So what exactly are the particulars of this claim? Firstly, we can see that Mr. Lambert is claiming for £300 and £25 in court fees. And although it was issued on the 12th of the 5th, it wasn't filed until the 27th, but that's not here nor there. So the particulars of the case, I can't actually get them up because he didn't send them into the court. So what I will do is we'll view the defence, and you will see here the claim is that I entered malicious copyright claims against Mr. Lambert on YouTube. The truth is that, and we know the history of that, so I don't really need to go over that. This case that is scheduled to be heard on the 30th of November preliminary hearing is for the copyright claims. So the utter lies and the rubbish being spouted that it is for harassment, bullying, emailing, contacting, whatever, is absolute nonsense. And there it is. It's cast iron, concrete evidence that is showing that. Now, I am just about to insert into this video another section where you will see a letter from the court received by me, and it will go into a little bit more detail about what is happening. So I'll just switch you over to that now. Okay, so this is, as you can see, court document posted to me on the 24th of July, and you can see the reference number here for the claim number. That's the claimant's reference number. He's just put that up there himself. So let's just quickly read this. District Judge Owen has considered the statements of case and questionnaires filed. It is ordered that the claimant must send to the court and the other party by 4 p.m. on the 9th of August particulars of the claim complying with Civil Procedure Rule CPR 16.4 and verified by a statement of truth in accordance with CPR 22.1, See Practice Direction 22.2 for the form of a statement of truth. The defendant must send to the court and the other party by 4 p.m. on the 23rd of August 21 a defence complying with Civil Procedure CPR 16.5 and verified by a statement of truth in accordance with CPR 22.1, See Practice Direction. List for a preliminary hearing will take place at 10 a.m. on the 30th of November at the County Court, Hastings, and then it gives the address. Time estimate is 45 minutes to review adequacy for pleadings, clarity of issues between the parties, possibility of settlement, and any other matters which the court may consider it appropriate to consider. Parties to attend in person. And then the final section here, it just continues to tell you that it's possibility that they could be cancelled, and it gives you the time frame for the cancellations, etc, etc. So the first two parts to note on here are the claimant must send the court and the other party, which would be myself, particulars of the claim by 4 p.m. on the 9th of August 2021. That was never done by the claimant. The defence to send them, the court and the claimant, particulars of the defence, all of that was done. And I believe in my original one of this, I actually said that I wasn't counterclaiming. I since changed my mind on that and put a counterclaim in. Now that's very important for the next section that I will show you. Okay, so now you will have seen both the part of the defence filed by myself and the letter stating that the case is actually for harassment, for copyright claims and not harassment or whatever it is that he is alleging has occurred. So next thing to show you is evidence, because I can guarantee in that previous document I've just shown you, it states that the defendant must send to the court and the other party by the 23rd 4 p.m. of August a defence complying with the Civil Procedure Rule. So basically saying I have to send a defence to the other party. Okay, and on this part you will see this is a defence and all of the particulars of the claim against me, blah blah blah, and you will see that it was sent to Hastings County Court. It was also sent via post to them, as well as to Mr. Lambert. And you will notice on this one I have put in a counterclaim, just purely and simply because of the nonsense that has been spouted. And attached to this you will notice there is evidence of Mr. Lambert and members of his team attempting to sabotage and bully me and that kind of thing. So in summary, you will notice that a lot of what has been said is utter lies. This isn't a claim against me for contacting him or any other thing. This is a claim for copyright infringement, allegedly. Well, no, sorry, it's not even a claim for that, is it? It is a claim that I entered false copyright claims, which for the love of God, I mean, I'm not a copyright lawyer in any shape or form, but for the love of God, I cannot understand how anybody would say that my claims were false when they were clearly my videos. Regardless of what they were contained, they were videos that I created. So I don't see how you can say they were false copyright claims. And I've shown you evidence of that is what this case is. Nothing else. And you know, I mean, the important thing to see is the claim against you was discontinued on the 28th of the 5th, the day after it was filed by the claimant. So the only question you need to ask yourself is, why is this claim going ahead on the 30th of November? Well, the only reason it can be going ahead is because of the counterclaim that I've issued. Nothing more, nothing less. And the counterclaim I have put in was purely and simply because of the sabotage by Mr. Lambert and his team of my channel, which we have video photographic evidence of them doing that. So I don't quite understand where he's getting off with all of this nonsense about excuse me, that it's for everything else. And the really sad part is that I've informed Mr. Lambert of this on several occasions. He falsely refuses to admit it. I've reached out countless times to resolve this issue, because in fairness, this is going to make him look rather stupid. It's going to get to court and he's preparing all these documents that are for something totally different. So it's going to look rather foolish, in my opinion. Obviously, it's just my opinion, but you know, that is the way I would see it. You know, if you turn up to court with all of this evidence and documents that are claiming harassment, bullying or whatever, and in fact the case is actually against you for sabotage, then I would assume that would make you look rather foolish. And bearing in mind, it's actually in Hastings and not in Leedstone, which he has claimed. It's in Hastings, as you can clearly see on the documents that I have provided. Now, that's a few hours travel for Mr. Lambert. One would assume it would mean time off from his business, which apparently, you know, he is openly admitting he can't afford to do. Travel, it's a 10 AM hearing, so I would assume that would mean coming up the day before, so an overnight stay. And as I say, I've reached out countless times to Mr. Lambert to resolve these matters, and he simply is not interested. And the only thing I can come to with that is because it is a form of bullying, intimidation and threatening behaviour. The documents I showed you from the court actually say on there that the court will look at the possibilities of mediation and all of that. He simply isn't interested in any form of mediation. He isn't interested in anything else, and I think it's really come to light in the past day or two why he's not interested in that, and that is because it's another way to make money. You'll see on one of his previous videos he's put up, he is now actually asking for investment to take me to court. So it's just another money-making scheme that he has invented. And I will be bringing all of this up at the hearing on the 30th. It's all well documented, etc, etc. So all I can say is thank you guys very much for watching, if you have, although I've urged you not to because it's more for my benefit than anybody else's. It's easier for me to just bundle it all into a video, and then I can just download the video and have it shown to a judge with all the evidence in front. So again, thank you if you have watched it. If not, you're not here for me to say anything to anyway. So take care, guys. Sorry, this is just being recorded at a different time, so it's just going to get added on to the end of the video. It's nothing really important or anything, you know, but just to say, so I've clearly shown all the evidence that there are more lies going around at the moment, and this preliminary hearing is for something totally different than what is being said to investors or followers. Needless to say, and this is a direct message to the claimant, and that is that we've now, what are we, we're 13 days away from the hearing, preliminary hearing. I am still prepared to discuss a way to resolve the differences. You have numerous contact details for me, but such as, you know, you have my email address, you have my telephone number, and you have my home personal address. So contact me in any of those ways. I know he will deny that this has been viewed by him. It hasn't been viewed by him personally. It will be done by his followers and reported back. So this is an open offer to the claimant to contact me, and we will sit down like mature adults and come to a resolution. Now, I've offered many ways of contacting. He says he doesn't like it to be done via email. I've offered telephone calls, I've offered face-to-face, you know, FaceTime calls or WhatsApp FaceTime video calls, whatever. Whatever form of contact you wish to have in order to resolve this, then contact me and let's get the ball rolling. What I will not do is enter into a public domain and discuss any sort of resolutions. Anything that gets discussed is a private matter, and from my party will remain to be a private matter, and that's it.